There's a common conversation that's a blind spot when it comes to exits. And it sounds something like this. The business owner knows what they want to do for their exit. They roughly know about how much money they could or that they want to make. But one of the things that they don't prepare for is what to do after the exit. So the title of today's video is The Beach Retirement, What It Actually Takes to Walk Away and Never Look Back. I'm Scott Sylvan. I'm coming to you live from French Polynesia. I'm on the North Shore of Maria on a perfect day to talk about business exits, planning, and a fantastic day to talk about you for consulting secrets. One of the things that you're really going to want to do is plan out what your retirement looks like before you sell, because one of the reasons that you do this is you're going to have to figure out how much money that you're going to need. You're going to want to determine what it's going to be like to live the life that you want. And this could be the difference between you going on a week-long vacation to the beach or owning a house on the beach. It's that important. And so when you start thinking, okay, here's all the places that I want to visit, and here's all the places that I want to stay, your company is no longer footing the bill. You're not getting the credit card benefits of being able to write off those trips. And so you're going to have to pay for them out of pocket. And so a good trip to French Polynesia could be $10,000, $20,000. A good trip to Europe could be $10,000, $30,000. And so when you start thinking, hey, I want to take those trips on a quarterly basis, you need to know these numbers. Next, the business that funds a beach retirement has to be able to run without you. And for you to get that max multiple, you're going to have the ability to transfer your knowledge to a chief operating officer, a general manager, whatever you want to call that person. What you don't want to be in a situation where you're stuck at a desk. Like you sell, you get a check for 7-8 figures, and now for the next 3 months or the next 18 months, you're sitting at a desk helping them make decisions that you didn't have to do. Next up, the number that funds the beach retirement is determined before you go to market. You plan to get the exit that you want and that you need to live the beach lifestyle. And if you don't do that, you're going to miss out. And it's going to cost you big time. If you don't have these numbers backed up and figured out, the places you want to go, the things that you want to do, maybe the house you want to buy, the boat you want to get, it can cause some challenges for you. The next point is you have to have the identity shift. This is what you want. There's times where I meet with business owners and I go, Scott, I'm thinking about selling. Well, you're not ready yet. You're not ready to sell. You don't have the mindset of selling. You're not in at 100%. You're maybe in at 80%, which is a big difference. This is an all-in decision for you. You absolutely positively want to be locked in and say, hey, I'm ready and I want to sell, because you're going to make different decisions. You're going to interact with consultants differently. You're going to act with employees differently. You have a dot on the edge of the horizon and that's where you're going towards. That's what your decisions are going to be based off of. If you're just like, I'm kind of thinking about this, or I kind of want to do it, you're not going to have the same type of planning, the strategy, or the execution. I've seen it quite a few times where someone's like, I just kind of want to do this, and they don't hold people to standards. So where they could have gotten more of a multiple, their numbers slip and back off, or they just don't go after the projects that should have been done. I'm going to say that towards the end of your life cycle of your business, when you're going to walk away, it's going to take an extreme amount of focus. It's going to take focus, and this is why you should be preparing and saying, I want the maximum multiple, because it's going to be work on your part. This is why you have things like the Titan thesis. This is the reason I wrote the exit ratio 360. This is exactly why you want to have a seller's thesis or a Titan's thesis. And this is why I wrote the exit ratio 360. This is why one of the main reasons why I wrote this book is to help founders, owners, CEOs, presidents of companies know, hey, when is the right time to exit, and do I have everything in place? But I'm going to share with you, it does take an extreme amount of focus, and it takes you wanting the exit to be what it needs to be. And sometimes that means a change of people in your office. Sometimes that means new rules. Sometimes that means that you're not going to be the person that you were, but not to the point where you're going to lose employees, or you're going to lose clients, or you're going to lose business. But I will share with you, you want to make that decision. The life exists for you. The exit exists for you. You just have to be able to want to do it and make that decision and walk away from your business on your own terms. You do not want to be at a desk when it comes to the exit of your business. And if you want to know what does it look like to be at the beach, let me give you a view. Office for today. I've got my chair, my desk, and then what we're going to do is we are going to go out to the ocean cute little thing. I'm at the Hotel Hibiscus. That's a sign for the lovebirds who come here on honeymoons. I'm on a work trip, not a honeymoon. But this is 100 feet out from my hut, so to speak. And this is the view. This is what I get to look at today. And where I'm at is I'm in that center hut right there as we walk forward. So there you go. You got one of three things to do from here. So one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it every time I send out a video. You'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon.